First, I will demonstrate the Turkish get-up sit-up with no weight. Most people should begin here. Lay down on the ground with your back flat, shoulders away from the ears. One knee is going to bend, the other leg is going to extend straight out about 45 degrees away from the body with the foot flexed. Your arm will also come away about 45 degrees from your body as well. The working arm will straighten, shoulders going to pack tightly into its socket, wrist should be straight and neutral. You're going to exhale forcefully to punch straight up towards the ceiling, coming up to the forearm. Pause at the top, and then slowly and with control, lower back down. Inhale again, exhale, punch straight up towards the ceiling, come up to the forearm, and lower with control. Your straight leg should not pop off the ground. If you need to, you can always add some weight or support to it to keep it there. Make sure that it stays down before you progress. When you're ready to progress, you can add a yoga block to test yourself, just to make sure that your form is top-notch. You can also use a book if you don't have a yoga block available. Take care of your setup, put the block on top of your fist, and then punch up and lower down. If you can do this without letting it fall, then you're ready to progress to weighted variations. Next, I will demonstrate a weighted version of the Turkish get-up sit-up using a dumbbell. Bring the dumbbell to the side, put it down. Lay down in a fetal position. Lower hand will grab onto the dumbbell, other hand will support it. Come onto your back and set up the same way you did before for the unweighted version. Again, making sure the arm is straight, shoulders packed. It's extra important when you have weight. Once you're solid, other hand can release. Get your breath ready. Exhale, punch straight up, coming up to the forearm, and then come down nice and slow. Try not to lose your shoulder when you're lowering to the ground. Except for the punch up, the Turkish get-up is overall a very slow movement. Control is the name of the game here. When you're finished, other hand will support it again, lower to the side in the fetal position, and then drag it overhead on the ground to bring to the other side. It's very important that you don't transition sides over your face or chest. Again, taking care with your setup, get ready. Use that breath to punch straight up. Like I said, the punch is the most dynamic portion of the get-up. The rest of it, slow and controlled. Finally, I will demonstrate using a kettlebell. Kettlebells are the most traditional option for Turkish get-ups, so if you happen to have one available, go for that. As always, the setup is very important. Take time and care with it. Do not ever rush it, especially once your weights start getting heavier. Always make sure to support that bell until you're fully set up and ready to go, especially when your arm is packed. Make sure it's locked in before you let go. Use your breath, really exhale and punch, and then come straight down. Try to keep that shoulder packed the whole time though. All the same components apply as we talked about with the unweighted and dumbbell variation. When you finish, you're going to hold on to support with the opposite hand, slowly lower to the fetal position, and then again drag overhead on the ground. This is sometimes called haloing, to bring it to the other side. Taking care with your setup to switch sides, and you'll repeat. Once you finish all your reps, you're going to bring it down to the ground with the same process, and you're finished.